In this table, we have the formee registration data. Now we will look at how we can analyze this data and summarize this data. We need to click under the data. We have something called as the pivot table and chart. So we'll learn how this pivot table and chart would help us in summarizing and analyzing the data. Click on this pivot table and charts. And what kind of report do you want to create? Pivot table, click next. Automatically it has selected a range from A1 to V and up to the row 40. Click next. Where do you want to put the pivot table and chart? It has by default selected the new sheet. Click on the finish. Yes, as soon as you click the finish, you are going to see this pivot table. Let us understand what this pivot table is. This table has 4 parts. On the top, you can see the drop page field here. So that is on the top, we have the page section, and on the left, drop row fields here. So left we have the row section, and again on the top we have drop column fields here, the column section, and drop data items here. So this is the data section. So we have 4 different parts in our pivot table and chart. Now let us drag one of the field in the row fields. I am dragging here the marital status into the row fields here, and let's pull the name of the HRG in the data items. Yes. Now we can see that the data is summarized, the count of the name of the HRG for each of the marital status. For 1, there is 1. For 2, the count is 4. For 3, the count is 3. So this, out of the total 39 records, it has summarized the number of registration data by the marital status. Let us look at another example. Let us copy this pivot table chart, just paste it over here, drag back the marital status. Now let us pull the age field and put it in the rows. So now it has for all the ages, it is showing how many records, the count of records available for each of the ages. Right click here, click on this age field here. So right click, you can group these ages. So starting at 16, ending at T, group by 10, click OK. See, now this has grouped the age field by a count of 10. So 16 to 25 we have 8 records, 26 to 35 we have 10 records, and 36 to 45 we have 16 records, 46 we have 5 records. So we can group the age. Let us look at one more example. Copy this and paste it over here. Yes. So we'll drag the age back in here. Now let us look at the subcategory field. We can pull it here. One is what? One is the daily users. Let's type in here, and non-daily users. We have 20 daily users and 19 non-daily users. But if you want to get the active the active registered by daily and non-daily users, because this data contains the active and those who have been discontinued from the projects. We need to exclude the people who have discontinued from the project from this data. How do we do that? Let us pull this whether dropped out. So into this page field, 1 means dropped out, blank means not dropped out. Let's select blank here. Yes. So 3 people have dropped out. Now we have the count of 36. So in this table, the data of the dropped out has been excluded. Suppose we want to look at how many registration happened each year. For that, we'll again copy this pivot table and let us remove this whether dropped out. Daily, non-daily will remove, and let's drag the date of registration in the row field. Now it has listed all the dates. We need to see year wise. What we have to do is right click on the date here and click on group. So select years, click OK. Yes. So it has grouped the data. The registration date has been grouped in years, and for each year we can see how many people have been registered. So if you want to see any particular details, like 15 number it is showing, if you want to see the details, who are these 15, all we have to do is just double click on this data. It will give the list of those who have been registered in 2014. Now one more feature, we'll look at how we can do a cross tabulation. We want to look how many peer educators, like, or how many outreach workers have. We have to look at this registration data by outreach worker. Click, pull this on the column. So we can see now year wise under each outreach worker how many registration have happened. Now if we want to see year wise only the active registered, again in the page field you can draw and select blank. This gives the number of active registration. If you want to see how many dropped year wise, how many have been dropped, then select 1 whether dropped out. This will give you the dropouts. So from this we can understand that using pivot tables we can do different kinds of analysis by summarizing the data. We can summarize the data that we are analyzing. Also, if you want to see the percentage, there are some of the additional features in the pivot table itself we can make use of. That is, if you want to see the percentage, what proportion of the number fall in the age group, like in this table 16 to 25. So what proportion fall in this age group? Again, you can pull one more field here. So let's copy this table down below. Yes. and we'll pull the name of the HRG in the data. Yes. It is showing again the counts here. Pull this into the data. And here is the count. And here we want to see the percent. Right click on selecting this. Right click here, field settings. There you have options. Click on the options, percent of column, click OK. Yes, this gives the percent. We have 16 to 25, 20%, and 36 to 45, 40, 41%. This is how we can also calculate the proportion. In some cases, we want to look at the row percentage also, we'll be able to look at it. Thank you.